Good morning. Welcome back to Crazy Joe Adventures. And we are back at the Chiller Theater Convention. It is raining outside, so I am in my car because it is not quite 9 a.m. yet. I can't quite get in the building yet, and I don't want to stand out in the rain and record this, so we're sitting in the car. But we are here today to get my Back to the Future poster signed by two more people, Billy Zane and Jason Hervey. And the poster is taken down and rolled up, but here's some archival footage shot yesterday before I took the poster down. This is the poster. It's already signed by several members of the cast. There's Christopher Lloyd, Don Full of Love, Mayor Goldie Wilson, Leah Thompson, Claudia Wells, James Tolkan, and Harry Waters, Marvin Barry. So we've already got several cast members on this poster, and we are going to add a couple more. Today we are going to be adding Jason Hervey, best known from the Wonder Years, who played Lorraine's little brother in 1955, and Billy Zane, who was one of Biff's gang. They are going to be on that poster. So that's why we're here today. So that's our goal. Our goal is to get this poster signed with two more signatures, Billy Zane and Jason Hervey, who's probably best known from the Wonder Years. They're going to be on here soon. And let's go do this. Now, if you watched my last video about a Chiller Theater Convention in October, there was an incident. There was a stabbing. The police kind of shut the place down. Fingers crossed something like that doesn't happen again. Let's hope we have a nice, calm day here at the Chiller Theater Convention. But let's go check this out. I waited to the last minute to get out of my car so I wouldn't have to wait in the rain. And it looks like I did the right thing because all the people who were waiting outside are filing in. See this line? You can kind of see the people going in there. This line usually wraps out around here. So I would have been stuck in that, though it looks like everyone's just kind of congregating under the overhang today. Here we go. All right, just got inside. My first order of business, get to a restroom. Okay, I got a program, and on the back it's got a memoriam for previous guests who passed away. I would have loved to have met Bob McGrath. But inside is a map telling me where everybody is. I'm trying to hold this and the camera at the same time. So I need to get to the ballroom and the nitrogen room. Those are the two rooms I need to get to. Though I'm still early, I don't think guests are here yet. But the dealer's room is open. VHS Preservation Society, Lost Classics on DVD. I've shown this before. A lot of good stuff over here. Some of it is available on DVD already, officially. I always say, I think they print these things up when they're not on DVD. And they print up so many that when the thing does become officially available, they still have so many leftover copies that they already printed up. At least that's my theory. Like you can get Ben and Willard. For years you couldn't get them at all, and now they're both on Blu-ray. So let's see, what else do they have over here? You can find some good stuff. Some wrestling. Hey, there's our good friend Mr. Lobo. Good guy. Love Mr. Lobo. And then there's some actual VHS over here. Always check out the magnets. I picked up that one. I picked up that one at ZoloCon.
Oh yeah, please.
I also picked up that one. And
yeah, you're absolutely right.
Hey.
You got more thought ahead.
That looks very familiar. It's Dave Perillo. That is what we call stolen artwork. Dave is not being compensated for those sales. So, there you have it. Interestingly enough, that very artwork was also stolen by Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings, who does the voice of Winnie the Pooh, stole that same artwork and sells it at his tables at conventions. Well, let's go check out the dealer's room. Some Halloween displays. Looks like an Ewok up there. Maybe it's just a teddy bear. My goal is always to spend as little as possible because, believe me, I could spend far too much. It's like an old Captain Kangaroo record. It's pretty cool. Old McDonald's glasses.
Metallica shirt.
There's the old lunch boxes, though I have tried to put a halt on my lunchbox collecting. But I still do love old vintage lunchboxes, thermoses too. Digging that Ernie and Bert. Those are really, in fact, I may have had those. Oh, look at this. I might have to check the price on that Wonder Woman ornament for Christine. I will definitely check the price on that. Alright, I ended up buying that Wonder Woman ornament for Christine. So the first thing I bought wasn't even for myself, it was for her. And we got Blu-rays. Oh, there's the Muppet Show. Look at that. The unreleased Wonder Woman pilot. That is why I am convinced the Batgirl movie will eventually make its way to a convention. I love old movie posters. This Island Earth. Lots more movie posters over here. The last time I was here, I was desperately looking for a full-size E.T. poster. And nobody had one, which is surprising. I will tell you, if I were to see somebody selling a bootleg of the Batgirl movie that got shelved, I would grab that in a second. I'd love to see that thing.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? No. How's that? That's from
some good stuff.
Oh, Puppet Master. Yeah, you're right. You don't see too many plastic stores.
A lot of movie posters. George Reeves, Michael Keaton. I don't know if it's the same vendor, but I feel like we saw this at ZoloCon. Look at Batman and Robin. What's the question? Is this the same guy? But we did see something similar at ZoloCon. Look at Ecto Cooler, Halloween 3. Plenty of bootleg DVDs. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's the only way you can get movies. I'd rather bootlegs than have movies fall into obscurity. Classic television. Look at this. Mork and Mindy cartoons, Camp Candy. This is stuff you just don't see anymore. But nobody ever has Out of Control, the old Nickelodeon show. Believe me, I looked. Nobody ever has it. Kind of stopped asking because the answer is always the same. No. Christmas ornaments. These are here every year, and they are really, really well done. All right. I don't know how many dealers' rooms there are, but we're kind of coming out of this one. All right. We're still early, but go check and see if the celebrities have arrived. Look at this. Last thing I need is t-shirts. My closet is overflowing as it is. I have way too many t-shirts. Though my friend Adam the Woo always says you can never have too many t-shirts. He says that, but he hasn't seen my closet. He can find space. Maybe he can tell me where I can stash some more. This is one of the main celebrity ballrooms. As you can see, very few people are here. We're here for get a Back to the Future poster signed by Billy Zane. He has not yet arrived. However, Chaz Palminteri is here. I'm not going to try to get him on cam because I think he'll shake us down for some money if we do. But yeah. All right, let's check out the other dealers. One interesting guest here. They got Triumph. Come poop with me in the lobby area. The original Ricky Ricardo's here too. Might have to go find Triumph. So I mistakenly believed it was $80 to get a picture with Triumph. Turns out I was wrong. It's a little less than that. 80 was involving an autograph as well. So I opted to meet Triumph. He's up there taking pictures, but there he is. Yep. People keep standing right in the way.
Look at this. Guess you're a big fan of this movie. Back to the Future, yes? Yep, good movie. I'm sure you can't wait to get back to the food court, too. You see, because of the stomach, which indicates you like food. Yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. I hope you still have your acid reflux capacitor. You see, because people who eat food tend to have acid reflux. And he apparently is a food eater, as you see. We're having so much fun. Oh, my God. All right. I can't believe I'm not paying for this and you're overpaying for it.
There's my picture with Triumph, the insult comic dog. I mean, come on. Come on. How can I say no to that? That's not what I was here for. But how are you going to say no to meeting Triumph, the insult comic dog? And Robert Smigel. Robert Smigel, a heck of a nice guy. Been a fan of his work for years. He's especially great in the movie Punch Drunk Love. If you've never seen Punch Drunk Love, check it out. The problem with this show is that there's not much of a deal. The dealer's room, you saw the dealer's room. That's it. It's a very small dealer's room. It's basically just autographs. Once you've seen the dealer's room, you've seen it. So it's pretty much an autograph show. And if the people you're waiting for are not at their table, it just kind of becomes a waiting game. You know, back in the 90s, this was held in another con, or another hotel. This same con was held in another hotel, and they had many dealers' rooms. Every time you thought you'd seen the end of the dealer's room, you would find yourself in another dealer's room. And they've changed hotels a couple times since then, and this hotel, it's pretty much one and done with the dealers. So that's a shame. And I can't show you a lot of the autograph rooms because, you know, you can't point a camera at a celebrity unless you're willing to throw some money at them. So it's very difficult. But we're waiting. This con's been going for about an hour now, maybe about 90 minutes. And the two people I'm here to see are not yet at their tables. So we wait. We're waiting. He has not yet arrived.
I just noticed you over there. Hi. How are you doing?
He's just arrived. We're waiting for him to come to his table, but he is here. Would you mind writing what's your Normally this area has a lot of celebrity cars, you know, DeLoreans, Munster coaches, but none parked out here today. My mission is accomplished. This is signed, and I am now going to put it in the car. That's going to do it for the convention. I did I did meet Robert Smigel. I triumphed the insult dog after all. I also, you know, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I couldn't resist meeting Brian Bonsall. Brian Bonsall, who is probably best known as Alexander on Star Trek or as Andy Keaton on Family Ties. So, and then the two that I went there for, the Jason Hervey and Billy Zane. So it was a good time at the old convention, but that's it. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to shoot there because it's just kind of autographs, and one dealer's room. Once you've seen that dealer's room, you're really just there to get autographs, and there's not much left to do. I wish they'd go back to the way the con was in the 90s, where it was in a much bigger hotel and there were a lot more dealers' rooms. I mean, you can make a whole day of Chiller Theater back in the 90s when they were at the old hotel at the Meadowlands where they used to hold this show. But that's just not the case anymore. All right, everyone. And there were no stabbings. There were no stabbings this time. Also, I met Jerry Rochelle. Jerry Rochelle, who played Jan Brady on the Brady Bunch Variety Hour, which was the first spin-off of the Brady Bunch. Obviously, they had the Brady Bunch. Then they had the Brady Bunch Variety Hour. Then they had the Brady Brides. Then the Brady's, which was the hour-long drama series. There were multiple spin-offs of the Brady Bunch. And oddly enough, at some point in time, all three of the Brady girls were recast. In the Brady's, which was the final version, Marcia, Maureen McCormick, did not come back. She was recast. In the TV movie A Very Brady Christmas, Susan Olsen, who played Cindy, did not come back, and she was recast. And in the very first spinoff of them all, the Brady Bunch Variety Hour, Eve Plum did not come back, and Jerry Rochelle played the role. And I'm friends with her on Facebook, and we have mutual friends in Adam the Woo and Tampa J. And there you go. We got to finally meet up in person. So it was lovely meeting you, Jerry, if you're watching. And there you go. A good day. And we got more adventures coming up. There's some more cons in the area coming up. And a lot of things. I can't even remember. I got such a jam-packed month of May and June that I can't even, I got to look at the calendar to remember everything I got going on. But more adventures are coming, so please like, subscribe, and you can come on these adventures with us. Until next time, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.